76 services have been very unstable lately, and even a data breach seems to have happened in the past days. At least we have a small update on the Amazon Fallout series. It's news time. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. I'm back with another round of news, this time with no spoilers since it's all about the live servers. For this one, I selected several new issues which clearly indicates Bethesda services have seen better days. Despite a new data breach, essential services have also been affected, such as the Atomic Shop or even Bethesda Support website. In fact, we had multiple hotfixes in the past weeks to address different technical issues. Moving forward, I will also talk about the latest updates on the Fallout TV series and go over a few bugs, such as the endless loading screens and the Slocum Joe's Paints. They are so bugged, but there seems to be a fix. Well then, let's get into the details. As per usual, let's begin with some great news. The Amazon Fallout series is in motion at full gas, as recent news suggests. Now, this TV series was first announced in July 2020, and ever since we hardly got any news, sadly. Other than the fact that the main producer names are Kilter Films, Amazon Studios, and Bethesda Game Studios. Westworld creators Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy will be the executive producers in collaboration with some of Bethesda's big names, such as Todd Howard. Anyway, a few weeks ago we received some huge announcements about the development of this TV series. Amazon finally came forward to confirm that the production phase is starting in 2022. When exactly, we don't know yet, but that's really a good sign. Keep in mind that filmmaking includes several stages, and production is right in the middle after planning, development, and pre-production. This could very well mean that in 2023 we will get to watch some Fallout series on screen. I hope so. But there's more. Amazon also announced 2 new staff members, screenwriters Geneva Robertson-Dworet, highly known for her Captain Marvel work, as well as Graham Wagner, who previously worked on the Silicon Valley and the Office TV series. Sorry if I murdered some names there. There is still no information on the cast, plot, or any other team members, but I do believe more news will get released very soon in the following months. Now, let's move on to a very serious matter, which could put your Bethesda account at risk. According to the lead data miner Xera, there was a security breach with Bethesda services, and he advised the community to enable the multi-factor authenticator to boost account security. Changing passwords is also a good idea, since according to his sources, there is a hacked list circulating around containing Bethesda's usernames and the respective passwords. Now, I know MFA is quite bothersome to have, but it's an extra layer of protection. Here's how to activate it if you don't have it yet. Access your account management on Bethesda's official webpage. The link is right below the video for quick access. Then in the panel, select the last section, Enhanced Security. Once there, click on the Enable Enhanced Security. A new window should pop up then with a QR code, as shown in the screenshot. Grab your phone and use a QR scan app. There are many out there, so choose one that suits you the best, I suppose. I used Google's Authenticator to access the passcode, then I confirmed it was me, and that's pretty much it. Once you confirm the multi-factor authentication, you can also connect your phone if you want to do it. You don't have to, but it's another layer of protection, so why not? Lastly, I highly recommend you guys to change passwords as well. You can do that through the main account management section. It's the very first one. This obviously doesn't just affect 76 players, it affects the entire Bethesda community. So spread the word and stay safe, everyone. Alright, now let's keep moving to a series of issues, which clearly suggests Bethesda services are not in a very good shape. Despite the recent data breach, lots of strange events have been happening with their services as well. Starting with their support page, it seems to have been having hiccups or loading problems this past week or so. I tried to access it multiple times in different days, and I often got this error, "This site cannot be reached." Then after a few minutes, it would come back up without me doing anything else besides refreshing the page. I also asked a few friends, and one said the website kept loading forever, and another one said he also had the same error as me, and later on he could access the website just fine. So the problem is clearly not on my end, I think. Something has been going on with your support page, that's for sure. So if you come across a similar issue, just wait a little bit, try again later, and you should be able to access the page normally. Moving to 76 territory now, the trend is the exact same. For instance, the Atomic Shop has been quite unstable lately. The good news is that it's not a big deal, since the problem is similar to what I just spotted with your support page. It's like the service has hiccups. One moment it's down with this error message, the Atomic Shop is currently offline, as if it stops working randomly. Then after some time, normally some seconds or so, it's back up again. I even retrieved some community screenshots to back up my error here. Lastly, I also noticed that sometimes the Atomic Shop takes a very long time to load, which is another sign of instability. Talking about server instability, about a week ago Bethesda released a hotfix for 76 to address exactly that, new server stability issues. This was a no downtime hotfix, and I suspect it addressed frequent disconnects and common errors while trying to join a server, such as failed to find a world or unable to load available playlists. Known issues that occur when servers are in a very bad state. And very unstable, as to be expected. And yes, I had all these issues in these past couple of weeks, as you can see in the footage, so I can confirm the servers were more unstable, way more than usual. So it explains why would Bethesda release such hotfix. At least things have improved on my end ever since. I hope it did for you as well, and let's hope it stays that way. About a week ago, Bethesda also released the second hotfix, this time to address a major issue affecting the social menu, which would prevent players from joining their friends. I can only guess this was the same old bug, where your friends list doesn't load or it appears empty. It's a very old bug, it got supposedly fixed over and over again, but let's be real. So far it never got fully fixed. For whatever reason, it comes back sooner or later. It's one of these cases that defies logic in every single way, and we just cannot understand how does that work. Anyway, this hotfix came to resolve a second issue related to client crashes. According to the community manager Volseek, it also didn't require any downtime. Well, I think it's safe to conclude that Bethesda has been facing some severe technical difficulties with their services based on all these previous points. What do you think though? Let me know in the comments below. Let's move on to a hot topic lately, the Slocum Joe Paints. This skin used to be a Nuclear Winter basic reward for the Overseer rank 29, but now it's part of Minerva's inventory, except this new version of the plan seems to be utterly broken. Yeah, that's correct. Anyone who exchanged gold bullion to buy it from Minerva is not able to use the paints, simply because it doesn't show up anywhere. However, for everyone who unlocked it through Nuclear Winter, it's still working fine as shown in the footage, as it always has. I changed my power armor paints to the Slocum Joes for testing purposes, and no issues whatsoever. Anyway, while reading for this point, I went through several Reddit posts, and I found a few comments saying that Bethesda support can actually fix this problem. If this is true or not, I don't know exactly, but it's definitely worth a try. If you are affected by this bug and you really want to use this skin, send them a support ticket and they should be able to unlock the paints for you if you have the plan already. That's what the comment said, at least. If that's the case, then we have a fix for this one, which would be absolutely fantastic, especially because it doesn't seem like a global fix is on the way or coming anytime soon. It's not there with update 33. So yeah, the support ticket fix is probably your best bet for the time being. Another hot topic lately is about the endless loading screens. This bug is not exactly new, it's actually very old, but in the past couple of months it has been getting worse and worse. much worse than before at least. I rarely used to face this issue, but ever since 2022 started, give or take, I've been experiencing these endless loading screens all the time. Sometimes it happens while trying to join an event, while going to my camp, or even trying to join a server. Like I just logged in, I try to find a server and boom, loading screen forever and ever. It's utterly frustrating and time consuming because it forces you to restart the game. Moreover, I searched Reddit and there's plenty of recent reports on the matter, so I'm afraid this is an emerging issue that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's just another reason for people to play something else. The next news is also about another bug, but it's more like a warning in the end. Now, buying atoms can be a tricky process sometimes because the transaction can fail or it can give you the illusion it fails when it doesn't. I spotted this Reddit post some days ago where the affected player tried to create more awareness about this problem or this specific error. Oops, something went wrong, try again later, while trying to purchase atoms. The player in question noticed that their atoms increased though, which means the transaction went through despite the errors saying otherwise. Now, I decided to include this topic because this happened to me a long time ago. As such, I know it is true. It can actually happen. And it's very deceiving. It's like you are getting scammed in a way, right? If you want to buy, let's say, 20 euros worth of atoms and end up spending 40 euros instead, the double, well, that's no bueno. Then on top of that, you have to go through support tickets and long waiting times to request a refund. Yeah, it's a lot of hassle which you can avoid. So remember, always wait a little bit and check your atoms balance after every transaction, even when it claims to have failed, because most of the time it doesn't. It's there, it happened, and you're just wasting your time and money if you try to do it again. For this weekend, the active community event is really nothing special. There's a 25% discount on all the gear crates at the Purveyor, located at the Rusty Pick. It's a decent deal for new characters, yes, but for everybody else, it's really a waste of scrip, in my opinion. I always say this, it's best to spend it on legendary modules and craft your own legendary gear. That way your chances to get something you really want and care about are much, much higher. But at the end of the day, the choice is always yours, of course. We are close to the end here. I just want to mention that the public custom worlds are now back to the Happy Builder mode. For 1 month straight, players can access such public servers and build with way more possibilities and a lot more freedom too. One of the highlights is building on most marked locations, which can give you a creativity boost, a very huge one actually. PvP is also disabled for this mode, and building costs nothing at all. There's even relaxed building rules with less restrictions and less nasty placement rules too. It's a building paradise, especially for those with no Fallout first. Well, do enjoy if building is your thing. Just keep in mind, the progress there is not shared with adventure or private worlds, and it gets wiped out once a new game rotation takes place. To finish off this video, I selected a promising announcement from Bethesda. It's not exactly new, it's more like an update. Bethesda plans to create a structured bugs channel on their official Discord server. The community managers have been discussing this concept for many months now and reconfirmed the intention to create such channel for the live servers. However, they are still in the discussion phase and there is no timeline of when it will happen and in which format exactly. All I can say here is that they should do it as soon as possible. Just do it. We have bug report channels for the PTS since always, and to be honest with you, it works very well. People usually follow the report format there and submit a lot of useful information. Sometimes players even discuss and share different outcomes on the same type of bugs, which again is precious information when it comes to bug fixing, isn't it? So yeah, why not adopt something similar for the live servers? We already have a pretty decent format, you just have to go along and copy-paste. I think it would be a very useful tool for the developer team, but maybe that's just me. Today's random bug is another round of the Slenderman. It strikes again. I was trying to make cinematics here when I spotted two Slenderman bugged players around me. Oh my gosh, they are multiplying now. Then one of them was dancing and his Wendigo hand just... yeah, it made it here. I couldn't resist, guys. It's just so creepy. My gosh, I wonder when or if they will ever fix this disturbing bug. It's something straight from nightmares, isn't it? Anyway, that's pretty much it for the time being. Thank you so much for watching. I am Marta Branco. Feel free to leave a like and comment below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. A huge thanks to all my dear supporters, and I will see you all very, very soon in the next one. Until then, take care. Adios. Bye bye.